Sun kí ló kàn tèmi pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀. Sun kí ló kàn tèmi pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀. Couple of changes from the starting lineup of the Darazo facing Sunshine Stars in this game. It's the last kick of these two sides for the group stage, which they are fighting for nothing but just for the passion of the competition and the sport itself. Nothing at stake at the end of this game. The elimination confirmed already with the loss yesterday in the match day 2. So both sides are only playing for pleasure and passion of the game. In goal still remains Jude Matthew as the #1 choice. Bashiru Aki makes the goalkeeper in goal for Sunshine Stars in this game ahead of their trusted #1 who is always in goal, Eket Bright. Joseph Cabal as well is the goalkeeper for the Darazo in this game. Change of chance things the goalkeeper in today's game to as well give Bashir Hakim the best of opportunity to express himself as a top goalkeeper to fight for place ahead of Eket Bright. He was in goal in their 2 matches they lost in the opening fixture against Right to win 2-1. They lost to Grasshoppers as well yesterday in the match day 2-1. To the last of the group stage, the last of the grouping game. They both have nothing to fight for. The elimination already confirmed. The Darazo in yellow and blue. Sunshine Stars in the orange. Now from Allen forward for Sunshine Stars under 19 to come forward to break into space. Whistle is gone for a foul. Sunshine Stars advantage. There's a throw. Darazo wants to try another long throw. Oh, dirty by the defender this time. Smash that out. Instruction continued from the bench of the two teams, despite still have nothing to fight for, but want to get something better back home with the last game of the group. And goalkeeper did absolutely well. Joseph Garba. One of the best ever man I've ever met, including Ebuka Stanley Obasi Classic Sport View, who is not yet to follow Grassroots as well for the media coverage due to the broadcast right for the NYLC who are having every broadcast right for the Super A second edition. No activities all over the world from the sporting stuff, and I wonder what the short hard is all about. Sunshine Stars, we hope they can get that win back to Akure as they will be preparing for the Federations Cup game on Monday. I'll have to leave here to Abuja as well immediately after this game to play their Federations Cup on Monday. All the very best. Come strong forward now for Darazo. Nothing to show. Missed run of attack. The talking point of the match day 3 will be the Supreme King center forward John Mesak. Who was just right in the stadium with the fans' applause and appreciation with his ball brilliancy, scoring 4 good goals, setting that record for himself to become the first ever player in the Super 8 of the NYLC history for the second edition to score 4 good goals in a single game. We have players who have done it in Europe. Arsenal, former Russian international during Asa winger Ashavin, scored 4 goals against Liverpool. We've had a newborn Nigerian player as well who had scored 4 goals there in Eket Township Stadium at Akwa Ibom. What Andre Ashavin can do, John Mesak as well can do better. I scored 4 goals in a single game against. Richard, remember when Ashavin scored 4 goals against Liverpool? We've had John Mesak as well do the same against Kwara FA in a single game, scoring 4 goals. There is still a lot to play for in this game. This to side, we only hope they can just honor these with the best of results to just take something back home after the disappointing 2 matches played, tasting defeat. Whistle is gone for foul scene. Hakim is the first choice goalkeeper for Sunshine in this game. Let's see down for the Darazo. Darazo plays you down. Hamad Yusuf. Now tapping at 10 to Hamad Yusuf is okay, but still waits his inter-referee approval to let him in to continue. After enough time was spent by the medics of the team to make sure the center forward is okay. Chased back by Heber Matthew. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Darazo's advantage. Back with another confidence of football. Free kick now well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Tip to strike first in this game. Confidence really rising for the march of attack. Chance really coming again. It's another missed kick of ball trying his luck from the long range. Nothing to still worry goalkeeper Joseph Garba. He was eager to shoot from that long range, and at the end it was nothing to show. Not really coming out shot on target again. Westful out. To just become a wasteful effort again. Another counting moment for Sunshine Stars to capitalize on. Not well utilized this time. To restart back with Joseph Garba. elevating for more football feelings and affairs. Now see the best of ball forward. Camley pushy with a cage of confidence. Sweeps that perfectly well to the left hand side. And at the end, it is given goal kick Sunshine Stars way. The side still not pushing with more strength, knowing there is nothing to fight for in this game. The last game for today's fixture will be the final before final. A decisive game that will surely determine which of the two sides secure that final ticket to face Sporting Supreme on Sunday afternoon. Between Grasslands FC and Right to Win, a cracking game it will be, a decisive of which of the two sides will secure the final ticket on Sunday to play Sporting Supreme. Both sides are yet to lose a single game. They've secured victory in the last two games before now, and they come in with a heart of unbeaten. If it ends in installment at the end of the 90, a better opportunity for Grasslands to cement their place on Sunday afternoon to face Sporting Supreme on the final day, where they will fight for the 40 million naira power. A first big prize, 40 million naira. Something break to pride. Something break to price and fight for as well. You never. Sunshine Stars have to be crappled up. Corner kick given. For the viewers and lovers of football from the grassroots of the Nigerian football, just make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel of the NU Cup for all matches involving NU League. For better recognition, like, share, subscribe, and make sure you share to make it looks more unique and globally well recognized throughout the whole world. For viewers of football lovers from the grassroots levels as well, to be able to have access to all NU League matches ahead of the coming season and all the matches as well for the Super 8. As it stands now, the better awareness and recognition will have to go globally for all football lovers as well to promote the Nigerian football from the grassroots teams. And these are part of the initiative of the organizers bringing to platform NU League campaign. It's the second edition, and giving the best to promote Nigerian football from the lower standard to top division. Really pressing forward for more. Informing to just push with the best of weight. Should be chased back by the defender this time. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Good call from the assistant referee. Flag off for an offside was seen. Foul is seen for Sunshine Stars advantage. Free kick given. There is a player down at the moment. Needs a serious attention of the medics. Free kick from a long range and decide to shoot from that range himself. And at the end is watched well by Joseph Gabo. Still no way for a breakthrough for these two sides. Lovely one touch of football, excellently done by Sunshine Stars at the moment. But another call is for an offside. To restart back with goalkeeper Bashir Hakim. Blocked and deflected well for throw. It's going to be for another throw. Sunshine Stars throw given again. Sabi Magaji requesting for a foul. Furious reaction there from Joseph Gaba. Not really happy with the way his boys almost exposed him, freeing a better opportunity for Sunshine Stars to strike for goal. Darazo will have the best of time to sprace forward. Well cleared out to the sky this time, not filled up by the center forward. Best chance coming out for Sunshine Star. Lovely back heel release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really a promising attack. An attempt that goes really, really wide. Not really a bad thinking. It's a lovely hit of ball. What a powerful force in that. And Sunshine Stars almost saw a sumptuous finish. Grab it out to just see that lovely attempt of ball. There is a player down at the moment who is still being attended to by the Darazo medics. The player still being attended to by the medics of Darazo. It seems not to be 100% okay. Precious John Azu. Now just loses out the ball position for the Razo's advantage. Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! They open the scoring! And you feel the noise from the bench as well. Would love that brilliancy. Beautiful finish of ball. And well delivered to put Sunshine Stars up in this game. To lead by goal to nil. Darazo will now have to fight for a goal down now with the time to still play. Sabe Magaji. Flag is off for an offside. The Razo are preparing quick substitutions before halftime. It's going to be the introduction of Sanusi Abdullahi. Last stage of the game for the injured Precious John. We're going to reflect to our forward. We're starting back with the defender, who is the last man standing for the Razo. Cleared up to this guy. They want to go back home with a possible 3 points, despite still not going anywhere with a victory. But at least they will have something to talk about going back to Akure with 3 points in their bank as well. Just really good to go back home empty-handed without nothing to record. Ooh. About away is going to be a long journey back home. Disappointing from another counterpart from the southwest, Kwara FA. We lost heavily earlier today, 5-0 to the hands of the Supreme King. Which we have the man who have to go with the ball after scoring 4 goals in that game, John Mensak. And that's part of the 5 goals victory. They're able to cement and secure their place in the final on Sunday, confirming Sporting Supreme finished top in Group A with 6 points out of 6. The defeat to Sporting Supreme yesterday, and they're joining to confirm Sporting Supreme's advance to the final. Trying to just have the best of confidence as well to play. Looking with more pressures out with Sunshine Stars making the difference. They're still encouraging themselves to still push for something better and special before halftime. The Darazo are still preciously waiting for the equalizer as well, not to concede more than a goal. With 5 minutes to play plus what the additional time of this half will be. It's still Sunshine Stars will lead by a goal to nil. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Joseph Galbraith did well with the first save. And the follow-up from the Sunshine Stars player almost make a perfect rebound to find the back of the net for the second time. Caesar's attempt goes too wide. Lovely first run of attack. The post to the rescue. There was a fingertip from Joseph Garba. It's the top of the crossbar. Free kick given. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. The Razo's advantage. Late in the halftime. And they'll have a big responsibility now to bring this game back level. Ahmad Yusuf will take. Up against Bashiru Hakim, who had not really been tested by the Darazo players so far in this game. Ahmad Yusuf will take this to possibly bring this game back level before halftime break. Up against Bashiru Hakim, who makes a strong add to that. It's a lovely reaction there from Bashiru Hakim. The second choice goalkeeper of Sunshine Stars. Possibly showed his class as well. He's a goalkeeper to be trusted in goal. That is just unbelievable. First time he's making a big save in this game. He had not really been called to action. But first time he's been tested. Bashiru Hakim makes the save. Feel the joy in the goalkeeper's heart as well. That is absolutely brilliant. The second choice goalkeeper of the Sunshine Stars U19 had not really been having best of time to be tested by the Darazo. But a penalty call saved well. Quite good bright as well. I have to applaud his brilliancy with that save. And the scoreline at the moment still Sunshine Stars 1. Darazo F.C. Free kick Sunshine Stars way. Cleared up to the sky. Hakim will have to come to do the rest and catch that himself. Hamad Yusuf with a penalty miss. With just 1 minute to play, 2 first for the 5. Impelai at every is fouled on. Free kick it to be Sunshine Stars way. We have the arrival of the right to win who are preparing for the last game against Grasshoppers as well later this afternoon. Unselfish! That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover his own post. And makes himself big with a meaningful save. A minute of additional time is shown by the fourth official to play before half-time. 45-minute played already. Offside surely on Hamad Yusuf. Sunshine Stars will be beat relief to half-time with a scoreline. That's a half-time break. The best of the action was the save from goalkeeper Bashiru Hakim, and Sunshine Stars leads to halftime break by 0-0 for the last game of this group, which still not going to cement any place of progression to the final on Sunday. But a halftime whistle from the center referee for the match day 3, number 2 fixture for today's game. A Sunshine Stars under 19 1, Darazo F.C. nil. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Razo's advantage. Free kick now well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Good call from the assistant referee. Sabi Magaji requesting for a foul. Manchester, lovely backy release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really... Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Eket David. Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Eket David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! By goal to nil. That was another meaningful. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. Keeper's out as well. Unselfish. That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover. Offside surely on Ahmad Yusuf. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Darazo's advantage. Free kick now well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Good call from the assistant referee. Sabi Magaji requesting for a foul. Manchester, lovely backy release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really. Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Eket David. Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Eket David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! By goal to nil. That was another meaningful. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. Keeper's out as well. Unselfish. That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover. Offside surely on Ahmad Yusuf. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Darazo's advantage. Free kick now well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Manchester, lovely backy release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really. Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Eket David. Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Eket David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! By goal to nil. That was another meaningful. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. Keeper's out as well. Unselfish. That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover. Offside surely on Ahmad Yusuf. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Darazo's advantage. Free kick now, well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Good call from the assistant referee. Sabi Magaji requesting for foul. Sunshine Stars, lovely back heel release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really... Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! By Gotunio. That was another meaningful. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. Keeper's out as well. Unselfish. That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover. Offside surely on Ahmad Yusuf. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Darazo's advantage. Free kick now, well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Good call from the assistant referee. Sabi Magaji requesting for foul. Sunshine Stars, lovely back heel release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really... Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! By Gotunio. That was another meaningful. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. Keeper's out as well. Unselfish. That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover. Offside surely on Ahmad Yusuf. Well recovered, and it's foul for the Darazo's advantage. Free kick now well delivered. Sunshine Stars are pushing. Darazo with a long ball forward. Offside. Good call from the assistant referee. Sabi Magaji requesting for a foul. Manchester, lovely back heel release of pass this time. Can they just count on this moment? What a hit! That was really... Touch off for Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Sunshine Stars are breaking forward. Ekmilaya David. Chance possibly for Sunshine Stars to strike first! By goal to nil. That was another meaningful. That was another meaningful save. Rebound goes wide. Well loaded. It goes down. Penalty given. Yes. Keeper's out as well. Unselfish. That was really close. The goalkeeper have to cover. Offside surely on Ahmad Yusuf.
My own.
We're back for the second half of this game as Sunshine Stars U19 leads Darazo by goal to nil. Goal scored by Oluwatoyi Iyanolua. It's goal for now separating these two sides and a high of a better advantage for The Sunshine Stars taking one goal hedge over the Darazo at the moment. They were close before halftime as well to bring themselves back in the game before halftime. From a penalty given by center referee, missed by Hamad Yusuf, saved well by Bashiro Hakim. Second choice goalkeeper who is in goal for today's game for Sunshine Stars under 19. Able to claim himself as well as a trusted goalkeeper to take the place of Eket Bright. Paban. There's a player down at the moment for Darazo. Crunching out to encourage himself to play. Darazo are still falling with hope of getting something better from this game. Sunshine Stars will have opportunity to break another counter attack forward. Right now to just encourage themselves to push for betterness. Spreads well for Darazo's advantage. And the defender did absolutely well. A much needed interception of ball. This is Albert. Good run. That should be a bookable offense. Since the referee not put it out into pocket to book the offender, it's a yellow card offense. Someone surprised, and the referee not interested in putting it into pocket to show the offender the yellow surprisingly. Escaping the referee call. Promising run there from Abel Matthew. This time stopped well from the challenge. It's going to be for Sunshine Stars under 19's way. now this rubbish, they are writing on their page as Supreme King make a massive statement with a dominant 5-0 victory over Kwara FA to book their place in Super 8 Championship final. Now, that's a mistake for me. Final was because we're pushing for more of encouragement, captain of the side for Sunshine. That was the man who had the vital touch of all, but needed clearance from the back line, which was almost close for Darazo's equalizer. The ball long forward, well dealt to by the defender. They're pushing every mindset to just keep clean sheet in this game, not to concede after escaping that penalty saved well by Bashir Hakim, goalkeeper for Sunshine. Abel Matthew now. Abel did excellently well. Abel with the best of options. Should have finished that himself to strike for goal himself. Abel, lovely run move from Abel. Should have wrapped that effort well by striking for goal himself to try his luck. Abel, the little magician, really been breaking into space of the opponent freely in this game. He's been fantastic in this game, Abel Matthew. Another top talented player to watch out for from the Sunshine Stars U19 side. Big name, Abel Matthew. Darazo needs to wise up and rise up into this game quickly, as they've really been struggling up front in this game. They struggle to play halftime as well with just one shot on target.
Thank you very much.
Encouraging forward to play. Call for the Darazo's advantage. One goal still separating this two sides. Imagine possible for Darazo to possibly get something of a possible difference from. As it stands now, they're still looking for a possible equalizer. They were close to bring themselves back in the game. But Hamad Yusuf makes the penalty. It was just right for them to get an equalizer before halftime break. Darazo have the best of time to still come forward, thinking to just positively push into this game. Launch your ball forward, but goalkeeper will have to come quickly to claim Bashir Hakim. Ebel. Dami this time. Reflecting for a positive push of football. Unselfish. A possible chance to make it 2! And that surely should seal Sunshine Stars U19. 3 points to go back home with something meaningful. And that surely is the hand as well for the Darazo. Nothing as well at stake to push them to the final stage. The Sunshine Stars U19. But nevertheless, they will surely go back with 3 points. The second goal for the Sunshine Stars U19 side. Calmly finished to make it 2 now count. And the first 3 points surely augment well. It may just be a disappointing end of this campaign. For the Darazo will surely take 3 defeats out of 3. Eket David with the praise. He scored the opening goal. And now, with his second goal of the day to make it pardon, it was Toyi who scored the opening goal before Eket David score. Oluwatoyi Iyanoluwa was the man who scored the opening goal. And now Eket David put himself on the score sheet as well to make it 2 for Sunshine Stars U19 over Darazo. We have not really been having any trademark of a push of attack so far in this game. Struggling to play. No serious threat of penetration up front so far from the attack. Whistle is gone for a foul seen by referee Darazo's advantage. That surely should seal their 3 point. And we'll see them finish third on the log table with 3 points. Nothing to still fight for at the end of the 90 of this game, even if they win with enough margin of difference to seal 3 points in this game. What really matters most is they will surely go back home with just a win out of 3 matches. They lost their opening fixture against Right to Win. 2-1 Sunshine Stars U19 side. They lost on the match day 2 as well to Grassrunners by 2-1 again. And coming into the last group game against Darazo all the way from Bauchi. A win for Sunshine Stars to travel back to Akure with victory ascertained. But nevertheless, that will not still push them to a final ticket, which surely confirm their exit from the Super 8. But they will finish well on the log table in Group B. Third on the log table from Group B. Razola pushing for a possible goal reduction. Good ball lays down forward from the right hand side. And it's caught 12 by the defender to settle for a throw. First touch. Really poor and disappointing from the Darazo player who was meant to try this log to shoot. But his first touch was disappointing. It makes it easy for Sunshine Stars U19 clearance. to backheel pass this time. Abel has been instrumental up front so far. One of the most important player for Sunshine Stars in this game, Abel Matthew. Darazo's free kick, yellow card shown by center referee to the Sunshine Stars player. Rematching with confidence to play. Improvising one of the best of active football and still be able to deliver as it stands now. Darazo are behind with 2 goals. Darazo will have to fight for a 2 goals comeback in this game, which might be impossible at the moment because they've really been struggling up front to play. We've not really seen the best of Darazo, quite different from the way they had an outstanding display against the Grass on our F.C side. They were better as well. The match day 2 yesterday where they played right to win, making it look hard and difficult for the right to win to play. It was just a late strike from Wizard Lake sealed right to win victory. I beg your pardon, it was a leg strike from Nuruddin Adebosin late in that game, secure right to win victory over the Darazo yesterday, where they had a better game with the goalkeeper who was outstanding in goal in that game, Gabal Joseph. With a late winning strike, the fine head in there from Nuruddin Adebosin's save right to win the late with the last kick of the game. Sunshine Stars are still coming forward in depth for goal number 3. They're still not yet satisfied. David. And the last strike from the Sunshine Stars player goes right for a goal kick. Substitutions made by Darazo. Sunshine Stars are still coming forward with their deadly man, Matthew. None across is well delivered, but he's dealt with well about the defender to set up for a corner, which will be Sunshine Stars U19's advantage. Corner given. I one delivered and it's grabbed well by Joseph Garba. Free given. I will not eye forward. Chance coming for Sunshine Stars to come forward to play. Still want to do more offense. And it's saved well by goalkeeper Joseph Garba. Did absolutely well. Good stretch of all full body there from Joseph Garba again. And that was really close for Sunshine Stars goal number 3 with a lovely hit of ball from a long distance. Goalkeeper best decision is to settle for a corner, quickly taking on the short one from the Sunshine Stars. Flag is off and offside. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ricksack to just restore back for another competition of attack. Really looking more good for the Sunshine Stars to hence their Super A joining. Despite still nothing to fight for. A result that might just still consolidate their hearts. To go back home with just 1 win from 3. Darazo with 3 defeats out of 3. We'll have to restart their Super A joining next season as it stands now, because these two teams elimination already confirmed before the match day 3 kickoff after losing the match day 2 fixtures yesterday. Darazo was lost late in the game to right to win 2-1. It was A rivalry game between Grasshoppers F.C. and Sunshine Stars will suffer their first defeat to the hands of Grasshoppers. 2-1 as well ends their final dream on Sunday. Chase heavily forward by the captain of the side of the Sunshine Stars is blocked toward this ball. Sunshine Stars corner again. Double substitutions ready to be made by Sunshine Stars at the moment. Introduction of two players as well. Just stretching more their defense to keep these two goals without conceding. Not still the best of ball clearance. Darazo are still with little hope to pull one back in this game. Virgin with confidence. Sweeps that well dealt with by the defender excellently well again. Offside surely on Hamad Yusuf. And it's still rightly done by Bashir Yusuf Akim. Still going to be for Sunshine Stars away for corner after the save made. Shot on taking. Another effort is made. Another great save is made as well. And the Sunshine Stars players as well have to applaud the goalkeeper brilliancy, including the man who strikes the goal from the range. Another top save made by Joseph Gava. The goalkeeper brilliancy is at the moment fell down, who makes that vital moment of a brilliant save. We have to spend little time down. We can just even kick balloon. Another short corner taking depth in for goal number 3 this time. Still not just with the best of clearance. Yeah. 13 minutes to still play. Sunshine Stars U19 still leads by 2 goals to 0. Another Darazo bench, and one of the assistant coaches sent off to finish this game with a phantom seat. After much complaint from the bench of Darazo, he is one of the officials of the Darazo sent off by the center referee to finish the remainder of this game with a phantom seat. This is the assistant coach. Protests continue from the Darazo bench. And I still don't understand what the protest is all about at the moment. Assistant coach of the I'll have to go to sit with a fan and finish the game with a fan on seat. And that is just a disappointing one there from Eket. David was almost close to score brace for himself. His first touch of movement goes disappointing and sees that effort wasted. Oh, lovely cutter ball, way to move away from Abel. And Abel will have to still dial that man duty, excellently done by the young talented player who has really been operating well from the right wing, from the right flank, pushing with pace and skills. And really have the best of time to express himself out the right of a joyful mood of football to play, breaking into space and excellently doing the delivery upwards, breaking the defense line of Darazo easily, but at the moment we'll have to come back to show it as well. Good for that right back position. Matthew. Still have 10 minutes of 90 to play. It's still Sunshine Stars U19 2. Darazo 0. No back to block. Substitutions from the bench of the Sunshine Stars U19. What a chance for Darazo. A big moment means to pull one back for themselves. What a big chance. It's a counting moment that should have been well utilized. Penalized well. We still have 8 minutes to play. Darazo will have a time once again to spread another ball forward. It's calmly read and dealt with well by the Sunshine Stars U19. Loading every clearance up. Free kick it will be Darazo's advantage. Chance to possibly score again, and the double leg of the goalkeeper once again denying. Another attempt. Wide with better opportunity for Darazo. Free kick it will be Sunshine Stars advantage. Good flexible turning. Making it easy for his own teammate. Best decision made by the defender and settle for a corner, which will be Sunshine Stars U19's advantage. They're pushing for goal number 3. They're now with plus 0 goal difference, 3 points. With 5 minutes to play tonight. Substitution from the bench of the Darazo side on hold at the moment. It's going to be a quick call of the medics on the player down for Darazo. There's an advantage for free kick. And he's well welcomed by Bashiro Hakim. Bashiro Hakim really had a busy second half. Hakim Bashir, who is taking the place of Eket, the first choice goalkeeper for the Sunshine Stars U19, was in goal on the match day 1 and match day 2. Was in goal in the match day 1. Was in goal in the match day 2 as well, Eket. And the last game, the Sunshine Stars U19 are where there is nothing to fight for. Introduced Bashir Hakim, who had really been as well brilliant in goal in this game. Saved the penalty as well before half-time break. Was really tested numbers of time as well in the second half of this game to push a possible goal reduction for the Darazo, unable to be past the goalkeeper Bashir Hakim. With this opportunity given, may want to fight for the shirt as the number 1 choice for the Sunshine Stars U19 with brilliance in goal for today's game. The push call was saying a foul, Darazo's advantage. Darazo's advantage, but ball still in the possession of which center referee not interested in making call. Chance possibly again. Wasted. Darazo again have another opportunity to pull one back to relieve them of a better result. Wasted once again. It's going to be 2 minutes of additional time to be shown by the 4th official. And that surely comes to the end of the journey for these two sides, with 2 minutes to still play before full time. Right to win arrived stadium early ahead of their 4 p.m. clash against the Grass on the south side. First touch of ball. Darazo has to breaking forward opportunity. Oh, what a goal! That surely will consolidate their heart with a beautiful, beautiful goal. It was made by his own teammate, which was blocked well by the defender. He was just right in that good position and smashed that to the top roof corner to give Darazo 1 goal to cheer up their hearts. Bashir Hakim unable to keep clean sheet despite saving penalty during halftime. And there was nothing for Bashir Hakim to do about that. It's a beautiful goal. And that surely will hang this contest. Our Sunshine Stars will do everything possible to push for the needed 3 points in this game. One last rush possible for Darazo. Next may be one last chance and lost rights for last rush as well for Darazo. I have to settle back to his own goalkeeper. Darazo. It's over for these two sides. We see you next season. We see you next year, God willing. These two sides are out. But nevertheless, Sunshine Stars are able to get 3 points back home from initial 9 points after losing their first 2 matches. And after full time, the Darazo are unable to record one single win all through their Super 8 campaign. And that is the last for their home group game. It is Sunshine Stars from Group B 2. The Darazo were both out with Sunshine Stars 1. We see for the last game for today involving grassroots and right to win. Bye for now.
Congratulations and you are going fast and very well to your objective. Congratulations.
Vamos, Bachiru, vamos, boy.
We saw at the Wednesday and I can see your assistants are there.
Yes. And we work together and then they can control no problem. Because this was tight.
What do you do? I've observed you right from your first match, you lost, even this is the second match. How do you copy that? Your first match very good. But this match is sad and all true. What happened?
I'm not losing. This is that they are my because we have everything. We
I'm sure this is the first time in Eket. Okay. What memories are you taking back home from this tournament?
So that I know next year I will still qualify for this fight. So that I will come with full.
Thank you very much. Yes, you will come back in the next edition, 2025, 2026, 2027. We don't see it yet. She's taking home one thing. She's going to come to that tournament with 12 players. All there. That's a pretty cool. Thank you so much for being here. We wish you the best of luck to the team. Oh, my brother is here, my friend, my brother. Abba is my Rob, my head is going to Bauchi, and I'm going to Abuja. Funny enough, the name Bauchi reminds me of my former boss in the NFF, the former NFF president, Alhaji Aminu Eri. I was his special assistant when he was NFF president. So here I'm waiting to you. You ready to say thank you for letting me be. It's your what? It's our father. I like you. It's our father. Father to all of us. No. I'm came up the line. You make 3 matches. I would love to. I need something.
I'm not disappointed because it's the first time I came here. Because some of my boys, they are too young, 15 years, 16 years. But we have a lot of lessons from them. The next time, inshallah, we'll come with very, very strong victory. Inshallah, we'll come back, inshallah. We'll come to lead again, inshallah, in our side.
Great. Great. Now, how do you talk to your players? You know, you don't like it. What do you think about it? That's one of you. What I can say is that how do you want to motivate them to bring them out of this situation? Because some of them will be very well. So what are you exactly doing? I mean, we'll do it.
Our players are very playing a nice game from the starting and to the end. But the goal is decide between that, but our boys are doing very good. We take some mistakes and we go back and correct our mistakes before we come. Inshallah. Inshallah. Yes.